Doom the Dark Ages just released a new sneak peek trailer. Mostly just the devs talking about their game and stuff, and I want to talk about that. And I've written down a few points here that I just want to get out. Firstly, let's go over all the good things I liked about the trailer. The game looks amazing. On the graphical level, it is peak. The graphics are insane, and it looks very promising. It looks very good. Will I be able to run it on my potato PC? Probably not, but I'm hoping by May of this year, I'll have me a better rig tower to where I can run these types of games for y'all. But for first impressions of graphics, it looks great. There's no complaints there. And then we have the soundtrack. While very different from the Argent metal we are so used to, it is still very good. And in my opinion, I like it more than, you know, the Argent metal from the previous two games, because I'm a more classic rock type of guy. I like that more heavy, punchy metal of like older times gone past. So, very biased. Very, very biased there. But I do prefer it. It sounds very good. I like the music a lot. And the brutality of the game, as well as the designs, are extremely good. And love the dark medieval fantasy vibe they are going with. Of course, as y'all know, I already am a sucker for that kind of stuff. So, very heavily biased statement there, possibly even more than the previous. But sadly, that is all the good stuff. Now it's time to get into the bad, which there's about the same amount of bad stuff, but at the same time, let's get into what I noticed in the whole thing. Firstly, gameplay looks very stiff. I even said this in the previous rant I did. Where he kicks and the way, you know, the Slayer just, you know, gets hit or punches an enemy, it just feels very stiff in comparison to like Doom Eternal and Doom 2016. And I won't know for sure until I play it, but it seems like the animations are way too sturdy. Like you're not even being hit at all, and the glory kills don't even look as impactful or as fluent as in previous Doom games at all. Secondly, the devs look and sound lifeless during this commentary. I noticed as I was watching it, they sounded like they were just reading off a script. It was another payday for them. Literally just pure lifeless. You can even hear it in their voice. It was really, really bad. Not to mention them explaining things. Oh, it's all in one button press and it's very damaging. Like we as the consumer can't clearly see for ourselves what is happening. And I don't know about you guys, but it sounds like they are explaining it to actual babies. Not even teens. I mean, it sounds like they are talking to us as if we are 4 years old. It is an example of show, don't tell. The fact they feel like they have to explain how it works in itself is extremely concerning from a consumer standpoint. Because if I'm buying a game, I want the game to speak for itself. I don't want devs to have to feel like they have to literally speak out and spell out what is actually being shown in the trailer. And I get it, you know, but at the same time, it comes off as very, very, very concerning. Thirdly, them creating settings that slow down actual gameplay is needlessly stupid in my opinion, due to the fact that most, if not all, modern gamers are used to very fast-paced gameplay. Between Call of Duty and Fortnite, heck, even Minecraft has faster gameplay than Doom the Dark Ages from the looks of it. And that's kind of sad. I'm not even talking about applying those settings either. Just default Dark Ages looks a tad bit slower than Minecraft, if I'm being really honest. Again, I won't know until I actually sit down and play it for myself. So, none of these opinions are really concrete, it's just from what I observed from the trailers. Again, I don't know about you guys, but when I play Doom, I'm here to rip and tear my way through monsters as fast as I can to save humanity, because they woke me up before 8 a.m. Not slow down gameplay to a literal crawl if I feel like it's too hard. Straight up is cheating in my opinion, and defeats the whole purpose of a quote-unquote Doom game. Because, as y'all know, all Doom games have ever been is a first-person shooter that is fast and adrenaline impact game. Like, it's just non-stop action. That's all Doom games have ever been, in my opinion. That's all they ever really should be. Also, them putting the story out of the codex, which is optional. And I know some people like the story, and if you do, there's nothing wrong with that. But just know, a good bit of people, including myself, don't like the story of Doom Eternal at all. Doom 2016, that's my favorite Doom game because it doesn't throw the story in your face, really. But Doom Eternal started to throw it in your face even more. There's even a level dedicated to just lore with one boss fight. That's how bad it is. And that's terrible from a gameplay standpoint. Because like I said, I want to rip and tear my way through monsters. I don't want to just walk through a castle to fight one boss. It's just not fun. Whether or not you agree, this new sneak peek feels like a desperate attempt to make sure it sells as much as possible, which I know they are a business, but it comes to a point when the corporate people need to shut up and sit down while id Software makes a Doom masterpiece that everyone will buy for generations to come. Because life is temporary, but Doom is eternal. Do not pre-order this game unless you really are dead set certain that you want to support the developers and the corporation they're a part of. Because unless you want to do that, just wait till it releases, like everyone else. Just wait, because it's not really worth it.